Hi there everyone. So we have a card of the day, which is the Nine of Pentacles, which I will leave a link to a previous video I've made below. So the Nine of Pentacles shows this lady who's obviously quite wealthy, who's standing in her garden with the abundance of the Nine Pentacles around her, and she has a falcon on her hand which is hooded, and that falcon represents a practice that the wealthy people used to do in the olden days, where they would fly birds basically and it wasn't a very aristocratic wealthy thing to do, but it represented like a sport that only rich people could do. And so this card represents that. It represents the luxury of allowing yourself, your mind in a way, to fly off to higher vibrational fantasies and realities, and to imagine different versions of truth and different realities that you would like to create for yourself, that is only available for people who, are materially abundant in a way. So I'd like to do a little exercise for abundance today. They say that it's, if you come from money, it's easier to make money. And that's true. And the main reason that that's true is because if you were born into money, or if you were born into abundance and wealth in some way or another, you know what that feels like. And it's the feeling of being wealthy and being abundant that is so tricky for people who have been brought up in poverty, because that is where they are, that is the vibration that they are comfortable from, that we may be comfortable from. If we haven't been born into lots of money, and then it's difficult to imagine lots and lots of money. If we're born into poverty and we hold on to that identity of it's safer to not have very much, or it's known, at least it's that part of us that we understand more, then it becomes a little bit more difficult. It becomes even uncomfortable to want to step out of that maybe lower level of abundance and into a higher level of abundance. So we're going to do a little exercise, a little practice, and a little breathing, a little visualization in order to bring that about. So find a space, close your eyes, and bring your attention into your body and breathe deeply. First thing we're going to do is make our breath abundant, and the way we do that is just by filling our lungs a little bit more than we would normally do. That means get to that space where we feel our lungs are full, and then open up our chest a little bit more. Allow your shoulders to raise up a little, your arms to go out to the sides. Place your hands on your knees if you're sitting down. And just breathe. Allow your chest to expand. Exhale. Is also part of the abundance. We're going to get rid of what we don't need. So we're going to let go, or a little bit more push out the last little bits of air in your body as you breathe out. Inhaling. And exhaling. For those of you who like the complete yogic breath, practice this. This involves abdomen pushing out, chest expanding, shoulders rising, and then pulling your abdomen in. Relax your chest and intercostal muscles, and then relax your shoulders down. Deep breaths. Breathe with abundance. And imagine, to begin with, as you breathe in, that you're breathing in an abundant amount of energy that your body can use. And imagine that the air is vital energy that your body needs in order to feel strong and powerful and abundant. When you exhale, just imagine you just get rid of emptying your cup so that you can fill it in again. Fill the cup full of abundance. We're going to go on to a little visualization in a minute, but you need to realize one thing: abundance can be felt in different ways. We don't have to be able to imagine ourselves with lots of money or lots of possessions, because we might have a mental block that tells us, no, I don't want that, or no, that's not what it's about. Or we might say that, no, I can't even imagine that I can have that. Abundance is all about a feeling of freedom more than anything else. And when we want abundance or wealth, or when we're seeking a certain amount of financial riches maybe in our lives, what we're really looking for is the freedom that can come from it. And that's a little bit more easy to identify with. It's a little bit easier to accept and to embrace and to imagine. So we're going to focus here. We're going to start here. And I'd like you to focus on what it feels like to be really free. Not concerning money, just free in general. Free to do what you want. Free to make your own choices. And if your head is jumping in and say, yeah, but I need money to make those choices, well, just relax those ideas a minute. Just imagine what it's like just to feel like you can without any doubts. Take a few deep breaths and feel this. And from here, we're going to look at two simple dynamics of having abundance and feeling it. One of them is the dynamic of receiving. In order to become abundant or more abundant in our lives, we have to be able to receive. So I just want you to imagine and picture yourself accepting gifts, accepting generosity from somebody else, accepting being overpaid for something that you're doing, accepting having many opportunities coming into your life that are going to bring wealth to you, and see what this feels like for people just giving you things. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to say thank you each time you imagine somebody giving you something that you didn't expect. Feel that gratitude and feel that openness to say yes. You can pause the video at any time and spend longer in this space just of feeling free or feeling like you're being receptive. And after here, we're going to try to visualize something else that comes with abundance. Once you feel that you have plenty, when you have an overflowing cup, you have much more to give, and you will naturally want to share your abundance with other people. And this might be easier for a lot of people to imagine. So let's just imagine that our cup is overflowing, all of our needs are met, and now we have this ability to share our abundance with other people. We have this ability to give back to others, to give of our time, to give of maybe our wealth, and to offer opportunities to other people. Imagine what this feels like in this giving nature. Picture it in any way that feels comfortable, whether you're just offering somebody a cup of tea or a meal, or whether you're giving somebody a massage, or whether you're paying for somebody to do a course on something, or whether you're, whatever it is, giving somebody a job. It doesn't matter. Just picture it in any way which feels real for you. Spend as long as you want here. But after we do this practice, I'd like you to take a little bit of time on your own and ask yourselves, how did I feel feeling free? Which was the easiest part of this exercise? Was it imagining feeling free, or was it imagining receiving, or was it imagining giving? What was the easiest, and what was the most difficult as well? Where were there blockages? Where was your mind jumping in? Wherever your mind jumps in, creating obstacles for your abundance, this is where maybe you need to sit down and journal a little bit, spend a little bit of time on asking yourself and communicating with yourself about why this part of you is not open in some way, or why it's more difficult maybe to give, or maybe to receive, or to feel free. Just journal a little bit, and you might receive an extra bit of guidance, of understanding of your own personal blockages, or what is stopping you from feeling and being completely abundant. Hope this exercise has served you in some way, and wish you all a fantastic day and lots of tarot love.